Hello, my name is Alicia, and I first want to welcome you to my channel Learn Native German, in which I bring to you special phrases or special substantive and verb connections that are very used in the everyday German language. And they are a very elegant form to speak, but they are also very common. So if you want to understand German, you need to know the grammar, but you also need to know this connection between substantive and verb, and you also need to know these other kind of phrases that are called Redensarten. So the Nomen-Verb-verbindungen are fixed phrases of verb, nouns, and the articles with the corresponding declines that are used to express ideas. It is an elegant way to speak, of course, but also is used every day. So if you want to understand, you need to learn this, because they are not always meaning exactly the words that are used within. So you have to learn what is the real meaning. Today I bring a Nomen-Verb-verbindungen that I like a lot, because it's very special. It's a Nomen-Verb-verbindungen with two different verbs, because depending on how you are using it, this is active or passive, is changing. This Nomen-Verb-verbindungen is Zur Verfügung etwas stehen für or Zur Verfügung etwas stellen. So first I want to separate each of the words so we will understand literally what each of these words means. So Zur is the contraction from zu, there, that means for, the. Verfügung is the subject that is feminine and means order, to order something or to provide something, the provision of something. The first verb that we normally could use is the stehen, für. Normally is also with the preposition in accusative, and means to stand for something or to stand. Stellen is the second verb, is also an accusative and means to put or to set. What is the meaning of this Nomen-Verb-verbindungen Zur Verfügung stehen für or Zur Verfügung stellen? The simple meaning of this is to be available, to provide something. So you can see here, for example, that is like a library where you have a lot of books that are provided. These books, diese Bücher sind zur Verfügung stehen, for example. How we could use it? Okay, there is here very interesting, as I was mentioning before, because zur Verfügung stehen für or zur Verfügung stellen depends on how we are using the sentence. Is active or passive. So for example, the subject in the first sentence is their letter, but we are talking about the book, so the book is the adjective. The book here is passive, but the letter is active. So in this case, when the object that is available from which we are talking is passive, we use stellen, and we see the sentence here. The letter stellt das Buch zur Verfügung, that means the teacher makes the book available. But when we take the letter the teacher out of the sentence and we make the book to have a more active action, then we are using the verb stehen für, and we will see in the sentence, das Buch steht für die Studenten zur Verfügung. That the translation is the book is available for the students. So you could see here, depending on how is the action of the object from which we are talking about, is the verb that we are going to be using. Normally we always use a more active form with a subject, and for that we are going to use normally stellen. Another example is this with money, for example, for a project. Mein Chef stellt 1.000 Euro für das Projekt zur Verfügung. My boss provides 1,000 euros for the project. In the other form in which we could make the euros more active and we put the boss out of the sentence is, für das Projekt stehen 1.000 Euro zur Verfügung. The translation is there are 1,000 euros available for the project. As all the other Nomen-Verb-verbindungen, these always have also synonyms that are very necessary that you know. Zur Verfügung stellen is the Nomen-Verb-verbindung, and we already saw how we could use it. The letter stell, das Buch zur Verfügung. Übergeben is more or less like the normal form to speak, and it's important that you also know the normal form to speak like with colleagues in the street or whatever, but also that when you are writing something and you are speaking with someone else, you don't use always the same words, that you show that you know a lot of other words. So, for example, using übergeben, you could say the letter K, das Buch über, that has the same meaning. You could also use nouns and lassen, that is a little more elegant, but not like elegant like when you are using the Nomen-Verb-verbindungen. And you could say the letter lässt das Buch zu nutzen. So all the three sentences mean the same, but are different forms to say the same with different levels of sophistication, we could say. So this is everything for today. I hope you like it. Please, if you like it, indicate. And if you have any other comment, you want something else that you would like to learn, please indicate here in the comments. See you